Now this is a must-do prep for 2023. Hey everybody, it's Michael with Asymmetrical Preparedness. We talk about a lot of things in preparedness world. We talk about things that get you self-sustainable, that you can rely on yourself. We talk about tribe, groups of people. We talk about food storage, lots of things, right? So, what do I feel is a must-do for 2023? I want to get into that and talk about some things. But first, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Ring the notification bell for all. Share the videos, comment below. Thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever you feel like. Winter is going to get worse. The grid more than likely will not stay up for a lot of people. This will result in pain, suffering, and possibly death. Actually, guaranteed death. Guarantee you that people will die this winter due to the grid being down somewhere. But we're not going to really talk about grid down, stuff like that in this video. We're going to talk about stuff that we can do outside to get ourselves ready for 2023. We'll get into that. With everything going on in the world today, what in the world could be talking about that's vital for this coming year? Stockpiling food, good idea. Water, great idea. Medical supplies, all the normal prepper things, yes, definitely. But I really like going the direction of the whole homesteady thing, self-reliance. So, how do you do that? Well, you do things like this. You garden. You grow your own food, raise your own animals. And even though it is winter, a lot of people can still get out here in the United States and elsewhere and do things to prepare their gardens for this coming growing season. We've already seen increased prices. We've already seen shortages, and it's not going to get any better. Some people in the United States and other countries, maybe the ground is totally frozen, it's under ice, 10 feet of ice and all this stuff like that. Okay, I get it. Maybe you can't, some of you can't get out and do things, but a lot of you can. So I recommend you get out and do what you can. If you don't have a greenhouse, build a greenhouse. That's one of the things on my list of, my long list of things to do. Same with bringing in animals. I talk about that all the time, and we still haven't done it. I know. I'm not perfect, so I'm doing what I can, though. As you can see, I'm putting, a bunch of organic stuff in my raised beds, trying to top them off, fill them up, especially the older beds. The beds that I built new last year, last growing season, I'm not necessarily doing that much with because it's all still fresh. But I'm amending my soil. I'm doing a lot of other things. And one thing I want to talk about, while you're out here working in this environment, outside in the cold because it's winter, what do you need to do? You need to take care of yourself. You need to stay warm, right? So what are you going to do if you're out here working? You can layer up on a bunch of stuff. You can get a bunch of merino wool and stuff like that. That's great. Great. But another thing I've been talking about lately is another option for that. It works really well across a broad spectrum of temperatures outside. I'm talking about the Fortress base layer specifically, although their entire line of clothing is probably really good. So far I'm giving the base layer 2 thumbs up. I'll show you what I'm talking about. This base layer. Now that I got the proper size for me, I had a medium, found out I needed a small. So this fits nice, fits like a base layer should. Much better, much more comfortable. I'll just kind of give you a little walk around. And it is, it appears, see, like you can see, you can push through, it's padded. It's almost like wearing a padded suit. But the padding is in all the right areas to keep you warm. And it's insulation, it's not just padding, it's not a padded suit. Out here, but where is it not? It's not in here. to make yourself bulky so you're not all sitting like this, walking around, you know, falling over, having somebody helping you get up. It is a base layer though. It's not designed to be super durable out there going through the berry bushes and getting it all torn up. It's designed to have a shell, like I showed you that shell. People ask me about the shell all the time. So let me talk about that really quick. It is free tech. I got it at Walmart. I mean, it's just a civilian camouflage, cheapo little shell type thing. I wouldn't call that a good shell. I wouldn't call it waterproof or anything like that, but you know, that is what it is. The Fortress clothing though, I am an affiliate, links in the description below. Never Be Cold, again, portable heat. You don't have to worry about, you know, buying more coal, buying more firewood, or layering up a bunch. This is good for -5 to 70 degrees. And yes, I have tested it. I've been wearing this base layer and the medium one I had before almost all day long, every single day since I got it for about 2 weeks now. And I'm very, very happy. It is, I mean, it's amazing. It really is. It'll change your whole world. Check out the link in the description below. Great company, United States, that are in Mount Pleasant, Utah. You got to stay warm when you're out here doing these things. So, I mean, even right now, it is, what is it? It's like 38-ish degrees here. I didn't look at the temperature right this second, but it's about 38 degrees, maybe 35. And, you know, just in the base layer, I don't feel cold. I feel fine. There's a little bit of a breeze, but yeah, I highly recommend you check out their clothing. It'll change your whole world. You'll never be cold again. Get the stuff, get the base layers, the stuff, whatever you need for your environment. You can sweat in it. You won't be freezing afterwards. So anyway, enough about that. I can't recommend it enough. And like I've mentioned before, I'm only affiliate with 2 things: My Patriot Supply and their Ready Hour food buckets, which you can also get, save you some money, in the link in the description below also. So yes, that is what it is. I can't say enough about it, honestly. I'm out here doing the stuff and wearing this clothing that I'm very, very impressed with this company. And for the prices you're going to pay for what you get, very, very good deal, very good deal. My 20 years in the military, I wore a lot of high-end stuff: Arc'teryx, Crye, Tyr, you know, Blue Force gear, all the different proper, you know, just Kitanica, a lot of different gear. And this equals that, or maybe even bests it, for way less money. So anyway, like I said, enough about that. Let's talk about what I want to talk about, which is the gardening. That is going to be vital this year. Producing our own calories is going to be essential for 2023. Animals also, like I said, we're working on that. But amending your soil, putting all kinds of organic material in there from your compost. Rotate through your compost. When you're amending your soil and your beds and you're putting them to bed for the winter, take all the stuff out of your compost piles. If you got to remove some soil from your raised bed, then remove some soil, put it in your wheelbarrow, put all the good organic material in there, put the soil back on top. What I do is, you see all these containers around here, those are all empty. So what I do is I container garden every year. But what I do is I don't leave the soil in the containers for the chemicals and the plastics to leach into it. What I do is I put fresh soil in all the containers every year, and then I put all the organic material in my beds, all the greens, all the good stuff with nitrogen, powdered eggshells for the calcium, all kinds of good stuff in there. And then I use the dirt and the soil from the containers to top off the raised beds, because they all settle. We know that. If you've ever raised bed garden or gardened anywhere, you know, the soil settles. It is what it is. But use and take every opportunity you can right now to amend your soil, to get it ready. I wouldn't be starting starts in a greenhouse right now unless you're in an environment where you can. Some people are very blessed and are in an environment where you can garden year-round. That's amazing. That is really cool. Take advantage of that and do it. Grow, dehydrate, freeze dry, can, pickle, whatever method you choose to get your crops and what you produce into your long-term food storage rotation. So this is vital. Please do this. Please get out there. Grow food. It's going to be vital. It's going to be essential, people. Please. I would say grow as much as you possibly can, but don't grow more than you can handle. Make sure that what you're growing you can handle. I'm to the point where I really can't handle as much as I have. 24 raised beds, 5 in-ground areas, and a whole bunch of containers. I think like 18 containers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 at least. Probably 22, there's some more around here. A lot of containers. So yeah, do everything you can, grow everything you can, prepare in any way you possibly can. I have a feeling it's going to get ugly this year, so take it seriously and get your portable warmth while you can. Winter's only going to get worse, so now is the time to jump on it. Follow that link to Fortress Clothing and get what you need, whether it's a base layer, whether it's their extreme outer, their extreme jackets, their extreme pants, their what is it? Their tundra jackets. I forget. They have shells. They have jackets. They have pants. They have baklavas. They have gloves. They have boot warmers. They have socks. They have all kinds of stuff that will keep you warm. Because in this environment, we don't know. We're not always going to be able to just go inside and rewarm ourselves. We may be operating out in this stuff for extended periods of time. Whether you're setting security, whether you're working outside, whether you're patrolling, whether whatever, you're out hunting. Hunters, this is great, man. Great stuff to get to sit around in. But anyway, I love you guys. Have a wonderful day, and blessings to you and yours.